What exactly is a fossil fuel? Our textbook defines a fossil fuel as a product of partial or complete decomposition of plants and animals, which occurs as crude oil, coal, natural gas, or heavy oil as a result of exposure to heat and pressure in the Earth's crust over millions of years. So what is the problem with fossil fuels? There's actually no problem at all with fossil fuels themselves, but with the humans who abuse them. When we mine coal, gas, or oil for energy, we're doing nothing but hurting our environment. Coal, gas, and oil are non-renewable resources and are carbon-based. This meaning when we burn these resources in stuff like grills and cars, we're releasing carbon dioxide into the air, also known as pollution. These carbon emissions trap heat in our atmosphere, which directly contributes to climate change, thus global warming. My goal in this project is to encourage a trend for people to reduce their usage of fossil fuels. If every person did their part and changed their habits, we can stop our excessive carbon emissions and save our planet before it's too late. Two important habits that greatly reduce fossil fuel usage is recycling and carpooling. In fact, according to the Carbon Offsets to Alleviate Poverty organization, and a study done by the EPA shows that an estimated 29% of U.S. greenhouse gas emissions result from the provision of goods, which refers to the extraction of resources, manufacturing, transport, and final disposal of products or goods. Doing simple things like recycling used product and reducing old items can greatly reduce our carbon emissions from the provision of goods. With carpooling, you can literally cut your carbon's emission in half by riding with one other person to the same location. There is no point in taking two cars, wasting double the amount of fuel compared to when you can only take one. Moreover, the Center for Climate and Energy Solutions discovered that individuals can save more than $9,738 per year by taking public transportation instead of driving. In addition, public transportation can lower your carbon footprint by 4,800 pounds annually. During the duration of this semester, I kept a log of me personally changing my habits in order to contribute to reducing my fossil fuel usage. The two habits I tried to change was my recycling and driving. I started to recycle any trash that I could, including glass, aluminum, plastic, and cardboard. I set up many different bins in my garage and collected all the recyclable material so that I could take it to the plant at the end of the week. As a result of this, I noticed that the trash that we set out to the edge of the curb would at least always be 2 bags less than it usually was. It was crazy for me to think that my household would throw away so much recyclable material prior to me starting this project. I also started a carpool group to school every day. I'd pick up two friends on my way to school, and they would pay me a little bit of gas money. Even though I was reducing me and my friends' carbon emissions, I was also surprised by how much money I was saving on gas by carpooling with my friends. A good tool for actually determining how much of an impact that the recycling and carpooling have on the environment is through the Global Footprint Network's online calculator. On this calculator, it asks many questions about your food, housing, and transportation. At the end of the survey, it calculates many different ways that you are affecting the environment, including how many Earths we would need if everyone lived as you did, and how much your carbon footprint is, or carbon emissions. What you are watching right now is me taking the survey before I started this project. This is how I was living before this semester. At the end of this survey, I discovered that if everyone lived like me, we would need 3.7 Earths to fulfill my current habits. Not only that, but my carbon footprint was also 8.4 tons per year. When I took this quiz again and included the habits that changed, which again were recycling and carpooling, my new number of Earths needed if everyone lived as I did became 2.6, and my carbon footprint decreased to 4.7 tons per year. This being said, I was able to shave off 1 Earth and 3.7 tons off of my carbon footprint just from recycling and carpooling. I am very proud to share these numbers because it really shows how much of an impact one person can have in saving the environment. Of course, one person is not going to stop the excessive carbon emissions and global warming by themselves. It will require a group effort by everyone. I encourage people to improve their recycling and carpooling habits and to share the information you learned from this project. With 327.2 million people living in the United States alone, if even half of the people change these habits, we would decrease our country's carbon footprint by 605,320,000 tons per year. And that is a step in the right direction. I would like to end my presentation with a quote. We have one planet, one chance. Stop global warming. There is no planet B.